What's up guys, it's Randoms, and I am here in my new, or at least newly remodeled, nether room. I'm definitely liking the look of it than before. I'm actually kind of considering making the top kind of a white-gray version of this. I don't know. But anyway, so welcome back to Random Noob Plays Tekkit. Today the main items are we will be making a endothermic pump. Which one is it? And we're also going to be building our reactor so we can start getting started on galacticraft. Okay, so endothermic pump. And that will be eventually in the nether to bring in lava directly instead of having to use netherrack and stuff. But anyways, so since last episode we went ahead and crafted up a resonant energy cell. It's actually very, very simple compared to the redstone energy cell. You literally just put 4 of these enderium ingots like this around your redstone energy cell in the middle. You get these by getting a bucket of resonant ender. So for every 4 eyes of ender, every 4 ender pearls will get you 1 bucket. And I've been visiting the server end to get a lot of this for the reactor. We'll go ahead and get these down. And I also cleared out a little bit more space to make this a 13 by 13 reactor instead of 11 by 11. I've actually been up to a lot since last episode. Let's dump all this in there for now. We made an energetic infuser because we made a jetpack and power armor. This used up, I put diamond plating on the power armor. Let's just look at it in here. So you can see it has the diamond plating, and for each one of these it took 15 of our diamonds. And remember, we only had about, what, 18, 19? But, you know, this recharges. It never wears down. So it's definitely a good investment. I also made a flux infused sword, which also costs diamonds. It uses a lot. These things are pretty expensive. You got the enderium, the electrum ingots that are charged in the fluid transposer with redstone. And then you have the flux crystals, which are diamonds actually, that have the same thing. This is wrong, it's supposed to be redstone. And the fluid transposer. And so, but again, it just recharges, so whenever you can have a permanent thing, it's definitely worth the cost. We also built ourselves a quarry, which is how we got this actually. We ran out of diamonds after building the quarry, and it farmed us 13 with 1 run. This is actually 1 run of the quarry. So it was pretty freaking good, and here's some more compressed cobblestone. We have a lot of compressed cobblestone. So I had these 2 over by the quarry, and was constantly over by it compressing cobblestone. I did fail to mention last episode. You can see I have connected textures here because I have Optifine. Hang on, let me turn chat off for a second. I forgot to turn it off, that's my bad. Do I have any food? I could really use some food. Oh, here's our food. Okay, so let's get our materials going. We'll also be improving the reactor later on with an advanced computer and monitor to kind of monitor it, make it automated on and off. Not really sure why I came down here. Oh yeah, Optifine. One thing I've noticed though, it kind of glitches out the lava inside of here. So that's kind of annoying, but it makes everything else look cool, so I don't know. If you can deal with those little glitches, definitely get Optifine. And it's nighttime, which is gonna make building this interesting. But oh, whenever you get a jetpack, go ahead, make power armor boots, and put the shock absorber on them. It really helps, because otherwise you'll take a lot of fall damage. So you can see I've kind of hollowed out an area over here. This is where our kind of control room will be. And that's how we'll get to it. I'll have to put some ladders or something in there. But, so, basics of building big reactors. Your reactor frame is going to have to be entirely of reactor casings, and by frame, just think the outside edges of it. So, and I know I could just hold down right, but I don't really want to waste any of this. And this isn't so bad, but the glass that I'll be putting down inside, that I really don't want to have to break. But so, depending on your particular version of big reactors, you may get 1 or 2 reactor glass for every reactor casing. Let me just show you guys this really quickly. So here, we only get 1 reactor glass per casing. So it's kind of more of a visual preference thing. In the other versions of Reactorcraft I've seen, just watching YouTube stuff, this you actually get 2 of the reactor glass per casing. So in that case, it's definitely worth it to go glass as much as possible. If you're in Tekkit or other versions that only use, or you only get 1, then yeah, it's more of a visual thing. I believe reactor glass will actually connect its textures before installing Optifine. When I was testing around, it seemed like it had it, and then I installed Optifine. So yeah, so you may not even need Optifine for this part of it. But let's go ahead and get our floor laid in here. So, in what I've seen and what I've done in test worlds, you really do want to go out with big reactors over up. Whenever you go up, you just lose efficiency. That's really all there is to it that I've seen. It does cost less resources to go up, but I'm not really too concerned about that at this point. I'd rather just get as much efficiency out of it as possible. And that's also why I'm making it as big as I can. The footprint of the actual fuel rods is only, it might only even be 5 by 5? No. It's much smaller than the 13 by 13 or the 11 by 11 inside space that we have here. But we're gonna have 3 layers essentially of cooling. And that's just going to give us more power. The better cooled the reactor is, the more power you're going to get out of it. Now this is the passively cooled reactor. I want to say that when you go to actively cooled in turbines, you actually want to build your reactor completely differently. You want it running as hot as possible to produce a ton of steam. But when you're passively cooled, you do not want that heat at all. So it's important to note that any regular block can be touching the reactor and it still make its multi-block. However, if you put any reactor part onto it on the outside, it will not. And actually, if you've had a multi-block reactor running, then it will actually shut down your reactor. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. So, let me see. I think we're actually going to want to put the... Oh no, we'll put the controller in the middle. And then we'll put our power tap on one end, and the computer port on the other. And then put the two access ports in between, change one to outlet mode. It's actually interesting that they don't have separate recipes. It's the same block, you just switch which mode it's in. But anyway, so let's go ahead, keep filling this on in here. And get our Yellorium control rod. So you can see it's pretty big for only having 16 fuel rods. And now I have to actually count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is all. This is all coolant. I'm actually gonna go here, I believe. Let's see how this works. And so I messed around with a lot of designs in a creative test world to try and find the best one that I could. And this was the best that I found. When I was testing, I was using just 2 layers of gelid cryothium, and this was pretty much the only one that passed what I called like the 1-to-1 test. It's not really 1-to-1, but I was looking at the output over the efficiency, and you want to have something like 0.1k or 0.01k for every 0.001 used, and this actually beat that. It'll just be easier to show you guys later. So, the way that big reactors work is apparently really complicated, but as much as I could figure out, you get bonuses for adjacency. If you put them all in a, like, every other scheme, you're not going to get anywhere near the potential for power. But if you make too much adjacency, too much power, then they overheat, and you lose power because of your reactor overheating. So you have to kind of find a balance in between. And ironically, I hate Twitter really with a passion, and yet the best design that I found was a hashtag, or pound symbol if you're older. But, oh crap, we're actually going to need a bucket. Let's go back to the base, As you can see, we kind of had to put up a wall. Our neighbors, yeah, I'm really not a fan of that, honestly. They were getting a little close with their quarries. And by little close, I mean there are 3 quarries within 5 chunks of our base. So I made a 3-chunk perimeter. I'm really not a fan of it at all. I'm gonna have to figure some way to prettify that up, because I really don't want to move bases after being so, you know, established here, but okay. Let's get on down to our coolant. So we'll put out the cryothium first. I cannot pronounce that really to save my life. So let's put this in. So with cryothium, what? Oh yeah, that's one thing you gotta look out for it. It sometimes labels the buckets wrong. This is the best coolant for in between the reactors, or in between the rods. And then the crap, I can't remember which ones I've actually put in there. So let's just pick it up again. Anyway, so the cryothium is better than the resonant ender at right here in the middle, but then the ender is better on the edge. I'm not entirely sure why. I think it has something to do with the absorption of the radiation. But anyways, this jetpack is so handy. I love it. I love it, especially since you do not want to touch that cryothium. If you do, you'll start taking damage. Also, it makes random snow blocks on the ground, which is pretty cool. But okay. Okay, so now we've put it around that edge. So now we have to go to the outside here. So we'll start on this face. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will probably end up editing this boring part out. I wanted to just kind of give you guys an idea of a good way to kind of set up your reactor. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So we ran into a bit of technical difficulties in that I don't know if I like double placed some cryothium or just didn't make enough, but we should have enough to finish things off now. So let's get a test bucket. Did something jump in after us? I don't know. Okay, so let's just test this out. So there is one there, there's not one there. Or there. You see, so there definitely is not one in that corner. Or, I want to say right here. Nope. So you can kind of tell where you accidentally miss spots by where these things are flowing. And then when you have a full ring of still cryothium on the inside, you know that you've gotten everything down. Let's get this here. Oh crap, I might need to actually make more. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so it's flowing into that one. Ah, that's what we did. Okay, so I'm gonna need to go get one bucket of ender, and then this will be completely filled with its coolant. So let's go get that ender. Or resident ender, I should say. By the way, be careful when you're putting all this down, because not only does the cryothium try to kill you, the resident ender... Oh, bother, I had it right there. The resident ender will teleport you if you accidentally fall into it or touch it at all. So yeah, it can be kind of hazardous. Just watch out for that. Oh, I love this jetpack though. Okay, let's put this in there, and it looks like everything is good to go. So all we have to do is finish putting the glass down and turn this puppy on. Yeah, it's a really good thing we have the diamond plated power armor, because this is gonna hurt. So yeah, we didn't need to take all of that damage, but yeah, getting to these corners, you know, maybe not my best design plan ever, but we'll make it work. Ah. Oh crap, oh crap. Do I have more food? Yes, I do. Because we're gonna need to heal. And so, you'll know if you do it right, or like finish making the multi-block right, because when you do, it changes its appearance on that outside. So it'll be a little hard to tell in here, just because like little lines appear on the top of the frame, which we can't see. But if it doesn't let you access the controls, and if it doesn't actually show a multi-block, you can just click, like right click on one of the blocks, and it'll tell you like or at least one of the blocks that is missing or wrong. So we'll actually do that right now. Oh wait, I have chat turned off. But see right there, if I had shot turned on, which I will actually do just to show you guys. Let's see, it gave us a chord set, and it's like block is not valid for use in the machine's interior. So I'm betting that's just the air blocks that we have on the interior right now. Let's finish up the glass. And like I said before, like I know I could just hold down right click to keep on putting this stuff down, but I really do not want to have to essentially replace this glass because I don't have anything with soak touch. I have been making some enchantment books, and it turns out you can enchant the power armor and the flux weapons. So that'll be interesting once we actually get something worth using. And you can see right there in the middle of those blocks how it has that like kind of line or pipe, not pipe, how that has that texture change now. So that means that we do have a multi-block reactor. So let's just go down here, fill this puppy up. So apparently you used exactly 64 to fill everything up. And let's turn her on. And as you can see, we are essentially hovering right at 10k redstone flux per tick. So this is the maximum input for our resonant energy cell. So there really isn't any much point on going over that power. If you do, you really just start losing efficiency. And so I believe that particular energy cell is completely charged already. But what we will make to go on there is a Tesseract. Where did I end up putting those? Here we go. So, and the Tesseract, besides being able to transport liquid, which we will use with our pump, and the nether, in order to give ourselves lava, we can also transport energy, say, to a quarry. So let's look at here, Tesseract, at least Tesseract frame. So for this, we need hardened glass, a diamond, and 4 enderium. So where is my hardened glass? You are here. Now let's actually go ahead and make 2 of them. So do we have the ender on us? We do. I might have actually left some that we needed for it, but so to make the frame, 4 enderium blocks, 1 diamond, and 4 hardened glass. And then you have to actually fill up the frame, which takes a bucket of ender, or resonant ender. So let's just get 2 buckets out of here. Go on the fluid transposer, fill it up. Switch over and put in our Tesseract. Okay, I was scared for a second. I was like, wait, did we get the NEI wrong again? But no, it's going. It's just very slow. And bam, we have our full Tesseract frame. Now to make that into a complete Tesseract, we need bronze and silver. So I believe I cooked some up already. At least we have silver cooked up. We'll cook up some bronze really quickly. Let's go ahead and pulverize it to get maximum usage out of things. So yeah, we will definitely have to redo the interior over here because this, I think, just looks much better and much cleaner, really. So we'll figure out something to do with this before next time and figure out what to do with all the chests and stuff. So was it like this? No, it's reversed. If I can get this thing to function for me. Bronze, bronze. Oh, bronze, not copper. Herpaderp. So can we use tin ingots and smelt them together, maybe? Where's our bronze? Yes, we can. Sweet. Alright, it's Tinker's alloy, but I guess that will work. I want to say I saw it in the NEI working like this. And where's our other frame? And bam, two. Oh, did we mess it up before? Okay, so 2 Tesseracts right there. Shaboom, baby. I'm just kind of out of it today, guys. Sorry. I've kind of got a sinus headache, so yeah. Oh, leave me alone, spider. Oh, come on. Seriously, get off me, bro. You don't want none of this. So, we should just be able to... let's see. Yeah. Not Ender Farm. Let's call it... Quarry Power. And make it, can we make it private? Owner only. There we go. And ta-da! We have power for whatever we need. And I will go ahead and shut this off for now, just because I don't want to waste any of the power, or fuel, but so we have our big reactor, and now we are going to start going off into space. We're trying to anyways. So, this is Random signing off for now, and I'll see you guys next time.